Live.
All right, all right. Okay, well, welcome everyone. Glad to see you. We have an official announcement to make today. The Perry Group, top team in Utah, Salt Lake City, is joining eXp Realty. You may have seen it in today's headlines in Inman News. It's pretty amazing. We're so super excited. And we also have Brent Gove with us here to share in this announcement. And I'm sure everyone knows Brent, but of course, Brent was the #1 top RE/MAX agent in California. And now he has 13,000 agents in his eXp organization. And so, Brent, I'm going to go ahead and turn it over to you. How's it going, Brent? Can you share a little bit about your story?
Oh, sure. Yeah, it's great. First of all, I'm out here in Puerto Rico. I'm in the Caribbean. It's a beautiful day out here, getting late in the day here, almost getting towards 5 o'clock. But a little bit about me, been in real estate 25 years. My first 12 years at RE/MAX, loved it. Then went on to Keller Williams for 8 years, was a team leader and had a great career that loved it too. I tend to blossom where I'm planted, right? And then about 4 years ago, found eXp, life-changing, revolutionary, just earth-shattering, best business decision I ever made in my life. Been involved in over 4,000 personal real estate transactions, either myself or with my showing agents or listing specialists, but where you close and get paid over 4,000 times the past 20, probably coming up on 5,000. So big background in real estate. By the way, Jack Perry, I work with my dad. I still work with my dad. He turned 85 though. You're a much younger man than my pops, but we're a father-son team. So I'm so excited to be here with Jack and Michael Perry. You guys are a father-son team, and it's awesome. So welcome to eXp. We are thrilled to have you. And that's enough about me, about you guys. So before you tell everyone why eXp, and why you made the change is like one of the top teams in the nation, let alone Utah. Tell everyone about you. I'm asking you to brag a little bit, just for a minute or two, so people can know, because we're on Facebook Live. Some people may have no idea who you are. Can you just tell us, brag a little? I'm giving you permission, a minute or two or three.
Okay. So I've been in real estate now for 12 years with 6 years with Coldwell Banker, 6 years at Keller Williams, and kind of like you guys, had a great experience, loved it. But I felt like there was more of what I wanted to do. And then Michael and I and Mason started a team 3.5 years ago. And we just started with the three of us. We had no idea what was going to happen, but we had big plans, big desires. And now we're at 55 people. We switched over to eXp, and it's been a life-changing experience for us and what we're doing. And we just love selling homes, love working with people and doing the whole real estate. But joining eXp has been a game changer for us.
Like it. All right, beautiful. And Michael, how about you? What do you want to add to what your pop said there?
I'll brag about the team. So I've been in real estate for 3.5 years, got in as a solo agent, wanted to take my dad's business completely out, wanted to run him to the ground kind of thing. And then we were like, hey, we really like each other. Let's work together. So we formed up a team with Mason, and it was super organic. We never had the intention when it was 3 agents to be 50 agents. It was, hey, how can we add another? How can we better the consumer experience to take care of our people? And so today we're at 55 agents. We're on pace to do 700, 800 transactions and anywhere from 300 to 400 million. So we're beyond excited. We're getting calls every day. Hey, what are you guys doing? So yeah, and
wow,
this is the exact reason we changed, to be in business with all of you.
Wow. So you have a unique story. Let's face it. A lot of people have been in real estate 3.5 years, and they're still trying to figure out how to do 30 or 60 or 90. And here you are coming up on 800, and you didn't even know what you were doing 4 years ago. You got in real estate 3.5 years. Your dad, by the way, Jack, that's not this, you're not this 30, 40-year veteran. I'm 25 years in. He's got a year or two more than me. But here's the deal. You guys are kind of new to the game, and to have this kind of success speaks highly to who you are as people And so we welcome you to eXp with open arms. So why not Compass? Why not buy a franchise? What was it that drew you to eXp? You guys are major players, the top 0.1%, and you came to eXp. I mean, so let's start with back to Jack. Jack, why
Yeah,
eXp?
I would say that the biggest thing is we had people ask us, why didn't you just start the Perry Group brokerage and, do it here? And I think with Michael and I, we always felt like if we did it, it would really benefit Michael and I. And no matter what brokerage it was, but joining eXp, it really benefits everyone involved in it. And that's the thing that was a game changer. It's just not great for Michael and I, but it's great for every single one that we're business partners with. And that's where the life changing came in. And that was our decision is we wanted other people besides us to kill it and have a great future in this.
Wow, I love the point you're making. A friend of mine just spent between 10 and 15 years building a Keller Williams from scratch and built up to hundreds of agents and just sold it. I won't say how much, but we'll just say between $300,000 and $400,000. And basically after it took 13 years, and this particular OP received $300,000 to $400,000 for her retirement, but it boosted her into the 50% tax bracket. So there goes half, right? Back to the IRS. Right. So now let's say it was 400. It wasn't that much. Say it was. That takes her back down to 200,000. And I said, by the way, how much did the agents get? Because you sold your franchise. You sold hundreds of agents to whoever bought that. What'd they get? He goes, well, they didn't get anything. And right. So to your point, Jack, you guys could go independent. It would benefit you and Michael. Compass will come by you. Somebody will come by you down the road. And then you guys, but here's the way to help everybody, not just Perry family. Beautiful. Loved it.
Right.
Good point. Michael, how about you? Besides your dad's point, obviously, I know you were lying about that. What other reasons? Why eXp?
I think for me, to be honest, it's come a little easy, the team. And it's an absolute blessing for us that we've been able to do what we do. And so I think for me, I would love to be able to expand and help teams like us who are 5-10 people explode, because I think we figured that part out really well. And I think eXp allows us to network with other people who want to get into business with us and do it the right way. But I think we get rewarded, our agents get rewarded. And like at the end of the day, I wanted to reiterate Jack's point. It's about the agents on our team who, if they bring in talent to the organization, they should get rewarded. And so I think there's not many real estate companies in the world who do reward people for bringing talent. So that was the driver.
That's beautiful. So if somebody's watching this Facebook Live right now, and they're selling 30, 40, 50 homes a year, maybe they're selling 80 or 100, but they're kind of stuck. They're hiring some buyer's agents, but they're losing some buyer's agents. They can't try. They're not on their way to doing 800 this year in this market. Can they reach out to you and go, hey, I want to know more about how you maybe could help me do what you've done, right? Nobody can teach you how to sell 800 homes a year if they haven't done it. Nobody can teach you how to have a team of 55 if they haven't done it. You've done it. You have the fruit on the tree. And then B, maybe they go, okay, but I still don't get it. Why eXp? And that's a much longer discussion. Yeah. So 2 things. I would say, number 1, watch themodelexplained.com. It explains why eXp. The whole business in a package, I don't know, it's 33 minutes long, but it goes over retirement, like a 401k for real estate. It goes over lead generation, over education and training, 10 to 15 classes a day. Not a month, not a week, a day. It goes over all that. And then call Jack, call Michael. If you relate to Jack, call Jack. If you relate to Michael, call Michael. But call these 2. Don't call me, don't call Tom. We want you to call Jack or Michael and say, help me. I don't want 55, but I'd like 10. I like 15 agents, I don't want it to all be me. Anybody out there run out of escrows, when you run out of escrows and your wife or your husband looks at you and go, wow, here's a check. Great. What else we got coming? You're like, nothing. What do you mean nothing? Like, I got nothing else in escrow. We're going to starve now. We're going to run the credit cards back up. We all been there 25 years. And so here's a way to diversify So watch the modelexplained.com, call Jack and or Michael, but would you help them if someone sent you an email or a text or a smoke signal, or they somehow instant messaged you offline? Would you guys talk to them and help them a little bit and answer their questions about eXp and help them with the team? Would you do that?
Yes, yes.
Totally. Yeah, please reach out. We're not untouchable. We want to help people. We really, that's what drives us. So absolutely reach out to us.
So what's the best way for people watching this? Let's say they're email people. Like, I hate email. I haven't read my email in 3 years. My staff reads it. I'm like, I'm done. I checked out. Greatest thing in the world, by the way, a little free tip for you. But for the email people, what's a good email for people to reach out?
So I'll do both of ours. So it's Michael at theperry.group, no .com or anything. So Michael at theperry.group, and then Jack at theperry.group.
Easy enough. Jack at theperry.group, Michael at theperry.group. And if they do want to text you or even call you, is there a number they can reach?
Yeah, I know both of our numbers. I don't know if Jack knows mine, so I'll say them both. Jack's is 801-953-4850.
Let's say that again. 801-953.
4850.
Okay.
And then mine is 801-584-9998. So 9998.
Okay, 801-584.
9998.
9998. So we got some emails, we got some phone numbers, and of course they can find you, I'm sure, at the Perry Group dot whatever was it. How do they find you online? They want to find your website.
The Perry.group, or you can, we're pretty big on Instagram. So Michael Perry 123 is my Instagram.
So let me just add something. I have been in real estate 12 years. I am 62. I always was, I convinced myself I was going to do real estate until I was 92. I was going to sell a home and they were going to bury me on the same day. That's how I thought it was going to end up.
Him with the purchase agreement.
Yeah.
With eXp, I really believe that there's an exit plan, and it's completely free and for me. So if you're over 40, give us a call, because there's an exit plan in life now. I don't have to do it until 92 if I don't want to, and it's just been a great freeing thing for me.
Okay, so Jack, if you're under 40, forget it. Don't call Jack. He's discriminating. Age discrimination. You got to be over 40, really old. I'm 55. So I actually qualify for the discount at Denny's. Okay, so, but I guess for you 20-year-olds and 30-year-old millennials, call Michael. Look at him. He's your age. I don't know how. Michael, how old are you?
24.
He's just 24. Look at him. So reach out to Michael. Jack don't want to talk to you unless you're over 40.
No, I'll talk to you.
I'm teasing Jack. Everyone knows I'm teasing. But if so reach out. Jack's kidding. But his point was, you need to think about retirement if you're over 40. When you're in your 20s and your 30s, you're invincible. By the way, after 17 months at eXp, I was able to never take another listing. Quit working with the buyers a decade ago. Got totally free. It's been 3 years. I live in the Caribbean now. That's not a backdrop. This is my house. That's the ocean right out there, baby. That is the Caribbean right there. St. Mamas. That's St. Thomas and St. Martin together. St. Mamas. They're right out there, and it's late in the day, so the clouds rolled in, but it's beautiful here. I love it. But so reach out to Michael and Jack. By the way, Tom Daves, if you don't know him, #1 for Keller Williams worldwide. Largest real estate company in the world, #1 worldwide, not once, not twice, but 7 times. And so he's a big deal. They're a big deal. I don't even know why I'm here with them, but check out eXp. It's going to be the largest real estate company in the world in 2 years. And 2 years will pass. Everybody will sit there and go, what just happened? And it's like Amazon. How did Amazon become the largest employer in the world? How did Airbnb go to 118 billion in value? Why did Netflix and Zoom and Uber and Lyft and everybody is cloud-based is just killing it? This is a cloud-based brokerage with offices. The big misconception, there are no offices. Tom, you have an office?
No. Well, yeah, I've got
You have an office.
Yep, I've got an office.
Michael and Jack, you guys run your business out of an office?
We
Yes.
just built
Yeah.
a crazy one. It's going to be the
Yeah.
best one in Salt Lake.
Yeah, I have big, beautiful offices. So the misconception is like, well, doesn't that go against the model? No, eXp didn't have any. So they're able to revenue share. They have healthcare. By the way, my healthcare was $4,000 a month. I have a family of 7. I'm in good health, but we're able to drop it through eXp healthcare with vision and dental for $1,380 a month. I go to any doctor, anytime, anywhere. It's not, well, we don't take this PPO. It's on the HMO. I can go anywhere through eXp Healthcare. Family of 7, $1,380 a month. I was paying over 4. I'm saving $2,700 a month because I switched to eXp Healthcare. It is phenomenal. And so there's so many benefits when you start looking behind the veil. You, my friends, who are watching on Facebook Live, need to look behind the veil. Reach out to Jack. Reach out to Michael. Again, find them at the perrygroup.com.
No, the Perry.group.
Perry.group.
Website, all of it. Yep.
Find them at the Perry.group. We'll end with that.
Yep.
Find them at the Perry.group. Call Jack, call Michael, and we're excited to get to know everybody and help out. Anybody we done? Anybody want to say anything as we wrap it up?
Well,
Yeah, I think I just want to say one more thing to the retirement. So when I was talking with eXp and making the transition, I mean, I'm 24. I want to rule the world. I think I rule the world some days, but I
You need to retire. You're so
yeah, I was on the phone saying, I don't care about retirement. Like, I just want to sell houses right now. And as soon as those words came out of my mouth, I was like, that is just stupid of me. Well, why am I saying this? So I think no matter the age, no matter what your route is, if it's generational wealth, if it's retirement, if it's just building a massive brand, we're excited to be here. So
absolutely.
thank you, Brent,
You know,
Tom.
you're making
Yeah.
a valid point there, Michael. 65 was something that was invented 100 years ago. Because if you went to college, you got a degree, you had to work for 40 years to get yourself in a position. And that kind of became the age, and the government came out with Social Security in the 30s, I believe. And they're like, yeah, and you can have it when you're 65. They just kind of invented this 65. You know how it used to be 200, 300, 400, 500 years ago? People built a farm, built a ranch, built a market. Some people became wealthy in their late 18, 19, 20, 20s, and they were able to have time and money. That's all retirement is. And what's wrong with having time and money when you're 24 years old or 27 years old and you love people and you're a wealthy guy, and I guess you're retired because you have time and money. Go be productive, and we're not sitting around. I don't golf every day. I work every day from 1 to 6, Monday through Thursday. I do, and this is what I do. Anyways, Jack, is so good to know you, and I'm gonna see you guys in Dallas at our big event.
Yes,
In Dallas,
yes.
right?
Absolutely.
Yes.
absolutely.
We're bringing 40 people from our team.
Absolutely, I love it. Keep bringing more. We're gonna sell out in the next 7 days. We have 500 tickets left out of the 6,000. We will sell out 2 months early. You could scalp the tickets at double the price. Not too many real estate companies. I could have 10,000 people. It's not eXp. It's not Compass. It's just something myself and Gene Frederick and a few other leaders put together, like yourselves. And we have 6,000 coming to the Gaylord Resort in Dallas, August 17th, 18th, and 19th. And if you're seeing this, wild horses couldn't keep me away when I was a guest. I went to San Antonio, checked out eXp, obviously life-changing. I live in the Caribbean now. It's nuts. And Jack, Michael, great to meet you guys. Everyone have a good time out there in Facebook Live land. Thanks, guys.
All right, welcome
Thank
aboard,
you all.
Jack, Michael. Thank
Thanks.
you, Brad.
Brent, see you, Tom.
Great day.
See you guys.